Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. Today I'm going to show you a quick trick so you can pull a valve that is maybe fallen down into the cylinder head, with the cylinder head obviously not being removed. Like if you're doing work on the vehicle, removing the spring or replacing the seals, and it might happen to slide down in there. A quick trick so you can pull it out and don't have to worry about removing the cylinder head to get it. Let's go ahead and get started. This is what we're dealing with right here. Now normally if you're doing work on the valve springs or the valve seals, things like that, you always want to be using some kind of a valve holder. I always use just an air valve holder connected to my compressor, pneumatic, and what it does is it keeps air in the cylinder area there so the valve will not drop. Now in the event, like I have here, I have one that I put in the drop to show for this video, but in the event that you do have one that falls down in there, if we go here on the top, I'll show you. You can see it's not sticking out. The stem is not visible at all. So a lot of people think, well, at this point now you need to remove the cylinder head and get into a larger project, when that's not the case. We can easily pull that out, and to do so I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. I have this little 3-pound retractable magnet, because you want to make sure that it's small enough to slide down in to get to the valve stem. This particular one has a diameter of 0.29 inches, and that should fit just barely down in there to get that. You want to make sure that you don't have it too big, but you also want it strong enough so it can pull that valve stem and lift that out of there. And you can pick these up at hardware stores. They're very easy to come by. This particular one is retractable, which we don't need it to do much retracting to slide it down in there to get it. But let me get a close-up and I'll show you. We're going to put it down in there. We'll grab the valve stem and we should be able to lift that valve out of there gently and get it back to where it needs to be. And there's our valve stem, pulled right back up where it needs to be. And that's it, simple. Now we have it out. As mentioned at the beginning, you always want to make sure that you're using some kind of a valve holder so that way that does not happen. So I have the air back in there again. As you can hear, the compressor just kicked in, because you don't want to be gambling with that. If you want to see a video I did on how to make a valve holder just out of some items in your garage, you can check it out via the link above. Also have it down in the description along with some other videos that may be useful. So that wraps this up. I hope this was helpful for you. Please send me any questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.